Before we get started, just want to shout out really quick Apple Preview. You are that girl. You are the secret that any Mac user has, and I bet most of them don't know how
Apple
much you can
Preview?
do.
What are you talking about?
Apple
like pressing
Preview.
space?
No, like the actual PDF functions on Preview. How you can edit PDFs just with
Oh,
Preview.
on
You don't need no
Preview.
Adobe
You don't need no
Acrobat.
damn
Excuse me?
Acrobat.
Yes, honey.
Excuse me?
I'm constantly editing legal documents illegally.
That's incredible because I never
That's how I
remember-
stay a
And
resident
sometimes-
in Florida.
And sometimes
That's a Florida resident
sometimes
secret, honey.
Adobe, if it's come from DocuSign, Adobe
Comes
will be
from-
like, she'll be like, oh, she's locked, honey. She's signed, sealed, delivered. You can't touch her. You open her up in Preview. Preview's like, I don't see her. I don't know her. Go ahead and put whatever you
I
want
don't
on
know
this.
what you're doing.
Put a
Just do
white,
it.
put a white
Wow.
annotate a white box right over that name. Who cares? That's the energy that Preview gives. So we do
Oh
love
my
to see that.
God. You really learn something new every day.
Hi, divas. Welcome back.
Hi, divas.
Hi.
How's everyone doing today?
How-
Casey,
how
how
was
was
your
your...
weekend?
Yeah,
I know you
Casey,
guys
are
how
talking
was your
about-
whirlwind
Did
trip?
you see the
God.
fucking James Charles swimming with the fire? Did you
What?
see this?
No.
He's releasing a single.
Oh, yes, he's releasing a single. Did you see this little trailer? Is that what you're
And the
saying?
trailer is him swimming in a body of water and there's a wall of flame behind him. And he sounds bad
He's not.
and
Shocker.
because
I'm
he's not
shocked.
working late because he's not a singer.
He's not a singer.
Right.
But he is releasing a single. And I don't think anybody asked for it, but
No.
Yeah. We need to, all these influencers need to stop. Dylan Mulvaney, stop.
Oh, Miss
Who
Dylan
else?
singing?
Oh, she's been singing.
We've
honey.
talked
Oh.
about this.
She's
on
been-
Oh,
pod.
I thought we just
Because
talked
she's
about...
famously she's an MT. She's an MT girly.
Oh.
She went to NYU, I think. I'm pretty sure.
But also, the really bad recent song is Katy Perry's new single.
Girl,
heard
don't
that.
get me started.
Oh,
Somebody said
diva.
that they were like,
Oh.
Katy Perry is the Nina West of pop stars, and I was like, well,
I mean,
Well,
when the nose knows.
sure.
I thought Todrick was the Nina West.
No, Todrick West isn't a pop star. So
Oh,
It's a
Todrick Hall,
who's Todrick West, diva?
Todrick
It's a little
Hall.
cold in here. I should put my
Oh,
Chicago
shit!
Navy pure. The way you did that too is like
Casey, was the. Can I guess the cost of this sweatshirt?
I would love for you to guess the cost.
I would like to believe it was $65.
65. Yeah, that was my guess.
Absolutely not, babe.
Not at Navy Pier.
Really?
Not a Navy Pier. I will say also on the tag, the MSRP was higher than what it was priced
what is
at.
priced at? Oh.
Oh, we
Okay,
love
well,
that
tell me.
MSRP.
Well, tell us, girl.
I'm gonna be really mad if you say 60 though, because that's basically the
MSRP
same.
was 48,
Huh?
and she was 31.99.
Wow.
Wow,
Look at you.
that's a deal and a steal.
Crazy.
That's a
Now
deal.
she did buy a sweatshirt in June, so
That's
that could
true.
have something
They're
to
like,
do with it.
Girl, we gotta get rid
Yeah.
of these stock.
Yeah.
Get
Hey.
get some Texan in here to buy these.
I mean, I just wrote this off because we just talked about it. And I had to considering y'all said, "How was your trip?" And then Adam completely bulldozed it by
I know.
talking
I
about
mean, that's
James
Okay.
James
Charles.
Charles Adam. How
Not on
dare
this
you?
Not on
I know
this.
you guys are talking about it on Close Friends this
Mhm.
month, which
Tomorrow.
if anybody wants to join, still time. But can you give me just like a little Cliff's Notes?
It was good.
Okay.
It's fine. Miranda, you would have fucking loved it. Like we all fucking loved it.
We loved it.
Love
was-
the
it
American
was
the
Girl.
American
shocking.
Girl Doll
It was-
Cafe.
It was shocking.
Have you
That
been
whole
inside the
experience.
American Girl place in
Of
Water
course.
Tower?
Chicago.
I worked at Water Tower Place. Sometimes if I got there early,
Oh.
I would just literally like walk in there,
It's like a
stroll
museum.
around.
It's giving Main
Before I had
Street
to go into work.
USA.
It's giving museum.
They do a really lovely job with it, I will say.
She's it started in Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't shock me. It seems like a Midwest company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Tried and
I'm
true.
the largest store.
She's the flagship location.
What'd you call me?
Flagship.
On Pride?
Not this Pride Month. There's a lot of flagships there on.
There's a lot of
Michigan.
Filipino flags in Chicago.
Casey.
Care?
I'm gonna say Casey.
No,
I'm gonna call her out on the spot.
No.
No, we're not.
Miranda's like,
What did she do? What did she say? Casey.
What did she say? That's a wonderful question,
Loose
isn't
lips,
it?
Casey.
Loose lips sink ships out on
On
Lake
the Navy
Michigan.
Pier.
on Navy Pier. Oh my god.
Jesus God.
No, it was our first time in the store. So yeah, we really had no idea the breadth of like exhibits for each girl doll.
It's
Each
it's a
girl.
museum. Like
Yeah.
It is
it's
Photo
beautiful.
ops.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. It
photo
was-
ops. Yes.
we'll give you one little nugget from the whole experience. The girls' bathroom, gorgeous, adorable, limited to vibes.
Oh,
Limited
very.
to,
Bathroom.
honey.
Target,
Nothing.
Target toilet.
employee,
What?
honey.
Target
Silver-
break room.
Target break room.
Aw.
silver stalls, and black and white floors.
Man.
Colors aren't gendered, but there's not even blue
There's
in the
not
boys'
even
No,
bathroom.
not even blue.
They
They really
"Screw
said
these
fuck
men."
boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Girls
pay for
rule,
the
boys
dolls.
drool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, Casey, I need you to describe how hard it was for you not to walk out there without a doll, because I could see it in your eyes. I felt it in your heart.
Like, as we all know, I have become a doll girly, and like
Really?
the I guess
I thought you become. I mean, really, you've become a plush girly. I guess you were always a plush girly.
I was always a
the
doll is
monster-
more
the,
recent.
The dolls is a
The
doll
dolls.
development.
The doll
Yeah.
development.
the doll development of it all. And so, like,
The doll development of it, doll. sorry, stupid. Sorry.
and I've never connected with most of the historical dolls. It's like, don't care about history.
You're so
If it-
young.
Oh my god!
If it happened before
Casey
I
was
was
a
born,
newborn when
She was-
American Girls were in their prime. Casey
Yeah.
was just a
I
baby.
mean,
She was a
Yeah.
zygote. Yeah.
Yeah. These Gen Zs, they fucking don't care about history.
Yeah,
what
yeah.
the hell?
Yeah.
Doomed to repeat.
but like, I mean, I love a good outfit. I love a great accessory.
Yeah.
I love little options. So I did leave with something. I
Do you-
did leave with the Isabel and Nikki Pizza Hut Book It pack.
Sure.
So, like, the fact that like you could open this up and like it's beautiful, it's all like wrapped pretty like a present, everything's in there. But like, let me just read this to you, Miranda. Isabel and Nikki love Book It because they can earn pizzas by doing something they love reading. Next time you're waiting for a pizza, play this game with a friend. And it's basically the MASH game, but like, how many books
So-
will you read in your lifetime? What type of pet will you have? But it gives you all the instructions, and
Oh
it's
my
literally
God.
the MASH instructions. Like,
So this is what happens. It is a good thing that my ass was.
That was not in
Because
there.
you know why? Because this bitch would have come home with Nikki, and my ass would have come home with Isabel,
Uh-huh,
and we would have spent
absolutely.
hundreds of dollars on a stupid fucking American Girl doll. That's
mhm,
without a doubt that would have happened.
mhm.
That would have
Absolutely.
happened. I do not doubt it.
Yeah.
She'd be sitting right there.
She'd be sitting
on a
back
little
there
stand,
in her little
Uh-huh.
Cher Horowitz costume, just like
because yeah, Casey would just be like, "I think I want Nikki." I'm like, "Yes, do it, Isabel." Like that's just how
yeah.
compulsive and awful I am as a human. So I think,
And you know, they did have boys. There were some
did
boy
have
dolls.
boys.
The wigs were a little
They were giving Allison
for
Williams
wigging.
in Peter Pan. is
yeah,
what
they
the
were
wigs
giving
were
a little
giving.
Peter Pan. It was a little degenerous, let's say.
Yeah.
I'm literally just picturing it Yeah, in my brain. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that
But-
makes sense. A little
Yeah.
Terrence and Pixie Hollow
Mhm.
situation.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow, Pixie Hollow. She's coming. She's having a resurgence
She's
in our
having a
group
moment.
chat.
We've been
There's-
talking a lot
she's
about
having-
the Pixie Hollow girls this week
Yes,
because they
that
were
is
at
one of
Pride Night.
Adam. They were at Pride Night, and Adam can't learn new information because each individual character name of Pixie Hollow lore is in his brain, and that
Yeah.
information can't leave. Can't leave.
Leave.
But the Close Friends episode tomorrow will be the deep dive into our
Deep dive.
dining experience of the famous brunch at American Girl. So famous, in fact, that another podcast may have also done it.
I cannot.
Do we know
believe
for sure? We don't know. It comes out
We don't
tomorrow.
know.
know.
For sure.
We don't know.
It has to be.
I have no idea what else. But
could
how
it
many?
be?
What else could
How
that
many
be?
American Girl cafes are there? We did not
There
look
is
this
one-
up. Actually,
There is one,
There's
in,
one in LA?
LA. Yeah.
Oh my
Because
God.
that's where they
There's
do
an-
most of their like Instagram content is at the like Mattel
Oh.
offices in California.
Mm.
Not that I was
Yes.
on the American Girl Instagram this weekend. I don't know.
No, not at
Yeah.
all.
I wasn't getting caught up on everything.
Just gotta get caught up on my stories.
So yeah, Miranda, you definitely have to listen to the episode because you'll get to hear, how we were discriminated against for not having children.
I got,
By
I got a
everyone.
few text
By
previews
everyone.
in a sub chat. I got some
Um,
of what was going down.
how we had to have a pre-meal before the actual meal.
Mhm.
You'll hear about that.
Yep, we had to pregame.
We did have to pre-game. And you'll hear about our amazing server. So
Incredible.
incredible.
It was
Um,
really good close
yeah.
friends Instagram content. So thank you for putting in that work.
thank you, Casey, absolutely for
Yeah,
putting in the work.
Casey.
Thank you, Casey.
It's just
my job.
It is. It's well suited for you. Being so young and
You're so
being-
young. You're always on your phone.
You're
Gen
always on your
Zs.
phone. Oh my god, you
I'm on it right now.
Zs. You fucking Gen Zs and your phones. Well, okay, that's our little Chicago moment because we have such a stacked.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, but before we leave Chicago,
Bring
I
up-
have two things to say, and I wrote them on my own note.
Oh, no, a separate note.
Yeah, I didn't want Joel seeing it. One, I bought a chocolate croissant and it was $7.
Oh,
Oh Jesus, she's gonna talk
and
about
I'll
this again.
never
Where?
I'll
She'll
never
never-
live it down.
it was at the understudy,
the
like,
place
theater
she
bookstore.
asked to go to.
Oh.
I'm not saying that. I'm not
A
faulting
$7
y'all.
croissant? No.
Yeah. You know, these
$7.
BFAs were like, yeah,
you should have
try
taken her to the
$7.
boulangerie
That's what I said. I was like, I should have taken you to the boulangerie.
because I think they're like 4 over there.
Yeah.
yeah,
And they're like
What about-
full.
and they're huge.
Yeah.
There's a new, I don't know if you saw me in the group chat today. There's a creme brulee croissant at Gaston's Tavern at
Ooh.
Magic Kingdom now.
You'll have to
Anyway.
try.
Yeah.
We'll have to
and
try
my other
in mere days when you're there.
Your days.
Mhm. My other thing was RJ. Chicago is a too good to go city. There were so many too good to go offers. I opened the app and they
RJ?
were like throwing them at me. They're
Oh,
like, "You want
really?
Oh, is this the?
Yes.
Is this the?
Do they have any at stands?
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure the
Oh, I'm
donut
sure.
girlies.
Oh my God.
Is it too? Is
No.
it too good to go?
But that's it's a Facebook group, isn't it?
Oh, it's a Facebook.
No, it's
group.
not a Facebook group. It's an app, girl.
Oh,
the
we've
Facebook
moved-
group. People have the
It's number
Facebook group
2.
to say, "Here's what I got."
Oh, okay.
Oh, I apparently used to have this app because it's in my cloud.
Let's see, Just Salad, the lunchroom at Space 519, Boom Modern Indian Grill, another
wonder if
Just
it's a-
Salad.
I wonder if it's a lot of
cafeteria.
loop places because, like, once
I mean, this
people
was
clock out,
Streeter-
it's like
yeah,
everyone's
this-
gone. You know?
this was Streeterville, but
Yeah.
like, what neighborhood are you in?
Andersonville. We went to Lonesome Rose right outside. It's a very Austin-y
Austin.
Tex-Mex place.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
They
and
open-
I would like you to let the listeners know where you took Casey for dinner the first night of your adventure.
A Blaze pizza.
We haven't even talked. Oh, we have to do a whole other close friends about
Blaze.
Cosmics.
Oh, Cosmix.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are the
Wait.
stories?
Well,
Well,
if it
You didn't
was-
take any stories?
No, we did. We took a video, but the lack
Disappointment reigned.
The disappointment reigned in that planet, in that galaxy far, far away.
Yeah, they
But,
went to Blaze Pizza in Chicago.
We did go to
Casey's
Blaze
first night
Pizza.
there.
We were gonna take her to Cheesy's, but we were like, well, should we just do an episode? We'll just do a thing we can do a close friends on. So let's go on a chain.
Oh wow, there's a lot of these. I'm on the app, Casey.
See,
Are cream puffs only
Fast
Chain?
food.
Yes. Well,
Well, accessible.
I mean,
I
does American
that's
Girl
just-
count as a cream puff?
Well, it's a chain, isn't it?
it's a change.
He just said there was
I have
another one
so
in
many
LA.
questions. First of all, listeners, I just learned what cream puff episodes were like 2 weeks ago. Because RJ kept saying them in the chat, and I was like, I have no
What the
idea.
fuck
What
are they
are we
saying?
talking about?
about?
Because I'm never involved in any of them, apparently.
Are you drinking an Aperol spritz?
No, girl, this is Crystal Lat Peach Asti.
Oh,
But Miranda, you have your own girly pops now with Adam, so you have your own show.
Oh,
yes.
that's right. Is that what we're calling it? Girly pops?
Girly pop. It's basically it's
Girly
your
pop colon.
colon and then just a
Every
list.
single thing we talk about.
Did we get any feedback on the episode?
Some notes.
Before we make it a series? Did people
Did people
Enjoy
write in?
themselves. Yeah.
Yeah,
not
did
enjoy
people write
themselves,
in?
but did they tolerate? Did they like stop listening after?
A minute.
I
yeah.
I enjoyed it because it really is so funny how your conversations always end in
But-
where were you in 9/11? It's the stupidest thing that I know about you two. Because Adam, if I have to hear the stupid story again of how Adam's TV was rolled or
Rolled
TV
in
rolls
because
in
the-
to watch
Because
the,
the
second tower,
teacher and the other one
I'm
heard
going
it
to lose my mind.
because the internet wasn't really a thing yet, and
Oh.
the other teacher always listens to the
Oh my
news.
god!
Yeah.
Oh my god! It's the story that never gets old.
That's why I keep telling it.
This is a song that
And every time he tells it, I will pretend I have never heard
Never.
it before.
This is
You're like,
This
oh
is
my
brand
God.
new
This
information.
is
Wow,
breaking.
Oh my god! The fourth graders were able to watch it. Oh my god!
A plane hit what? Yeah.
What? Where? And how
mom
your
took you out of
teacher like
school?
did like a diagram on the.
Yes. This is all
I'm
real.
Describe it.
Wow.
But
Well,
here's the thing, you know it's true because my story
on
has
Patreon.
never changed anytime I've told
That's
it.
true. That's
It
true.
is
Yeah.
the same story every single time.
I will say that your 9/11 story that would be your viral TikTok stand up video.
Great.
It would be
No crowd work for me.
Yeah.
No
Oh,
crowd
yeah,
work.
yeah. That's only. It's a little too dangerous.
But yeah, we got to do a whole thing because we went to Cosmics, and then we had to
We
go
did.
next door to the McDonald's to get real food. We've recorded a 4-minute video of us eating it all, and that's on producer RJ. He's got the reins for that.
Yeah, I've got
Because
yeah.
I had a lot of people in my DM, like, because I posted on my regular story.
They were
too.
like, "Where is it?"
They were like, "Oh my god, you have to tell me everything." Blah blah. People were so jealous. And they
Wow.
should be jealous of the American Girl Cafe, but not of Cosmics. I'll
Not
just
of
say that.
Yeah, say that, queen.
Okay. Well, are we ready to leave Chicago and
Go to Orlando.
Head to
Fucking Orlando.
Orlando, Florida. Hop on a plane, go into MCO girlies because holy hell.
Or if you're Miranda, go to the
Sanford.
other airport. Sanford.
We're going to Sanford, baby. It has been years since I have flown into Sanford, Orlando.
Sanford, more like
Whenever I go-
Stanford. I love that
Stanford.
airport.
Whenever I
Dumb.
got my rental car
Stan.
from Sanford, it
Yeah.
stunk like cigarettes, and I didn't say
Cigarettes.
anything, and they
Oh.
tried to charge me $500. So just make sure she don't smell, because
We will make
you
sure because
you don't drive out. There's no one there when you drive out. Like it's not even a manned. Back in the day, it was
It's
not a
just-
manned thing. It was just you just drive out with it, girly.
Wow.
Not manned and not womanned. Neither.
yeah,
And not personned.
And not
Well,
personned.
Okay.
there were super cheap flights Friday to Monday, and we had that Allegiant credit from our Disneyland trip that was delayed 9 hours.
Jesus.
So,
So you're like, well,
so that's
let's
what we're
go.
doing.
you
God be
can't-
with me on this.
You
Allegiant
can't
flight.
eat anything when you're there. So
I hope you-
We
I-
can't eat anything. Because
I hope you
that is
break down
what-
on Tiana's Bayou.
So yes. So here's the agenda. Saturday, we're doing things for Jace's birthday, bopping around places for Jace's birthday. Sunday, we are doing Tiana's, and then we are doing Typhoon Lagoon, Adam. I am going to Typhoon Lagoon.
Congratulations.
Adam is looking
I'm
at me
thrilled for
because
you.
famously I hate water parks. But I say that, and I've never actually been to one.
Sure.
You don't
But I
have
was
to
like,
go to one to hate it.
That's true.
You could just
No.
hate it on principle.
But I was like,
She's
of
gonna
all
come
the
back and be
times
like,
to
I
go-
can't believe I've never been to Typhoon Lagoon. I had a
oh my
great
god,
time.
she's gonna make
I enjoyed the wave pool.
multiple videos of like, guys,
Yeah,
Disney's
I'm
best
gonna-
kept secret.
Disney's
is
best
Typhoon-
It's Typhoon
It's Typhoon
Lagoon.
Lagoon.
It's Typhoon Lagoon, girls. So yeah, and then we come home Monday. So
Wow.
that's it.
Great.
That's the agenda. But
What
When
are you
I'm
doing
making
for
my
Jason's
food list,
birthday?
we're bopping around.
Yeah, what are you
places.
doing?
What
Where are you
bopping
going?
around? Are you
We're bopping around
sleeping
Off prop?
places.
Off prop?
Prop?
Singing?
On prop?
On
Off prop?
prop.
Oh.
On
Get-
prop.
Buy this man some Domo
Oh.
wings. Come on.
Do
Taking
you-
the Domo.
Do you think I'm gonna go to Orlando for Jace's birthday and not go to Domu? Are you kidding?
For Jace,
Like-
he'll be like, what?
No, that is. We're hoping that we get it. Like, we're hoping that
On
we
your
make
way
it
in.
into the Orlando area by like 9 on Friday. It won't happen. But if that's the case, we'll go because they close at 10. So that would be lovely.
Um,
It's just secretive about where you're going.
Are you going to
Yes, it
Trex? Is that
None of
why?
your business?
You're going to
None of your
Trex?
business.
She
Anyway.
got-
You're going to Cirque?
He's going.
But I'm making a list. I'm making a list of all the things.
Shut up.
I would like to go to the new Cirque du Soleil show.
I bet you would, bitch.
I would. Drawn to
Fit-
life.
IP.
IP.
Queen over here.
Oh, she's like,
I love IP.
Miranda
you know
is
where-
pro
but you
the
know
waffles changing. She is
I
pro those
don't-
Mickey waffles.
Girls, why we are here today. And it is because lots has happened this week already on the internet
And it's only
regarding
Tuesday.
Disney. And it's only Tuesday. Girls, they changed the already very limited menu
very
at Sleepy
limited.
Hollow
Like
at
3
Magic
items. girl.
Kingdom. And to them, they think they did nothing. They thought, first of all, I don't even know who found this out. I don't know where it started. I saw a TikTok about it from some rando.
It
And
all
then I
happened
went under the-
today. But they
Yes,
don't change
and I
things
went-
on Tuesdays, so it's definitely changed yesterday too. But nobody noticed probably.
Nobody noticed yesterday. They make announcements on Tuesday, but people noticed in the park and on the app that they changed 2 of the menu items. Specifically, everybody's favorite famous Nutella waffle, Nutella
Mhm.
fruit waffle. Instead of like the waffle sandwich with the strawberries and the blueberries and the bananas, it is now a Mickey waffle with hazelnut spread, bananas, and whipped cream.
So it used to
Eh.
it used to have the registered Nutella trademark, right? Like it was called the
No, I don't
Nutella
think.
waffle.
I think it was always no. I think
Oh,
it was
okay,
always
okay.
the hazelnut spread, hazelnut fruit waffle, or something like that.
Oh, okay. So it's just that the Mickey itself has changed and there's no berries.
It is, yes, but
Okay.
honestly, like, and the same thing happened to the sweet and spicy chicken sandwich,
Ugh.
which oh my god, back in my meat eating days, holy hell, that
Bitch.
girl was it.
That was you sit right there at the Liberty Square for your FOF, and then
the FOF.
you say, "Hold my seat. I'm gonna
I'm
go
in
grab
line."
my chicken."
This sandwich is so good. The sauce that they use on the
Mhm.
chicken, incredible. Well, they
Mhm.
also now put that on a Mickey waffle. And like
Great.
both of those items, those are handheld like sandwich eating.
Yeah,
situations.
how
They were like
so you're
big,
not
thin.
gonna-
They used to be like big, thin, regular waffles
Yes,
that you
yeah.
could
but
like fold
not,
into a
not
taco.
Yes.
fully crispy. So it's like
Not
it's
crispy.
like
It's a
malleable,
little soggier.
spongy. Yeah, so you
Yeah.
can fold it. So if it's on a Mickey waffle, it's not going to be handheld anymore. That is not
There's no way unless
You're gonna
you
have to
pick
cut
up the
it.
unless you.
entire-
Mickey waffles
And,
are
like, eat
thick
it like-
girls.
Yeah.
babe.
Now I have to find a fucking trash can to.
Wait, what?
And yeah, there's already
Oh,
I
to
guess
eat
they have
on,
seating
to
around.
I
eat
guess
on,
they
I
have
see.
seating area, but
But it's
Girl.
limited seating. And
yeah.
it's like those things get crispy. Mickey waffles get really crispy. You're gonna hurt your mouth eating that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
eating that
anyway.
thing.
People are going.
You know where you wouldn't
nuts.
hurt your mouth eating something?
Oh, God.
Down at Casey's Corner.
Why?
That's
Okay.
Why not?
What does that mean?
because I'm not
Go
talking
back.
about
Go
the
back to your
restaurant,
phone,
bitch.
Okay.
Casey. All
Casey,
right,
go back to
Casey.
your
Go back to
phone.
your
Go back to your
phone.
phone.
Don't do your thing.
Anyway, the internet is going wild. They don't care that Maelstrom is no longer. They don't care that it's now called Disney's Hollywood Studios instead of MGM. They
Girl.
don't care. They don't care.
Pick something
that-
relevant.
They don't
I know.
care
I'm
that
trying to
they're-
think.
They don't care
Someone
that
else.
Guardians building is ugly. They don't care that
Communicore is a hallway.
Communicore is a hallway. They don't
They
They care
care.
that Epcot is complete.
Yeah.
They care
No one
that
cares
this
that.
waffle has changed. Not gone. It has
Changed.
changed.
It is just now changed.
Everything that you
It's
get.
it's now basic, and I will say the strawberries with the Nutella do make it, and so that's what's upsetting. Just throw some strawberries. in there.
I don't care about this story, to be quite honest. I'm not surprised that they changed it to a Mickey waffle. They buy them in bulk, so whatever. What I am more upset about is the confirmation that Citrus Swirl is officially like dead. She no longer exists.
Yeah.
So you
we
have
learned
a-
that today.
You have a character that is like the mascot of this product who now is just like pointless. Two, a week or two ago, I saw photos that like Tortuga Tavern, they've like fully removed like the computers. Like Tortuga Tavern will never open again.
No, because remember what's supposed to go in there.
No. What?
Do you remember the concept for the Pirates themed bar/lounge? Like the lounge that's supposed to go in there.
No.
Do you remember that?
No. Was this a D23
They announced
last
that
year?
a D20. Was it last year or was it 2 times ago? They mentioned the Pirates Lounge
Pirates
was supposed to go in
Lounge.
there.
Perfect. And I
Where
know
is she?
I mean it takes a really long time to build a lounge. So I get why it's, we're still waiting.
Yeah, they have to change the theming. They have to do so much to that.
to change
Well,
the
they have-
theming from pirate to pirate,
Yeah, like it takes
Well,
a
If
lot.
we learned anything about the Enchanted Rose Lounge or whatever, they'll have
Oh.
to strip everything down to put up some.
Well,
they some
really what we learned
baseboards
from the
Yeah.
Enchanted Rose Lounge is, they really have to, pour through Wayfair and see what's on sale for them to,
and-
figure out what
yeah,
to purchase.
and they have to paint everything gray.
Yeah. Or the Bellevue
I'm
Lounge. That's
not-
another example of
Okay,
Wayfair
Bellevue
energy.
is a better example. I will say Enchanted Rose is a stunning bar. Look at that bar. That
There-
bar.
Yes, there are
Yeah,
aspects I really
yes.
like about it, and there are aspects I do not like about it.
But then
Of
it's like,
But it's definitely way better than fucking Bellevue. Like they desecrated Bellevue.
Yeah.
They ruined one of my favorite bars of all time.
Truly,
And it's
truly.
really
Yeah.
they really did.
Yes.
And that's not just me being petty. Like they actually destroyed it. But yeah, so everybody was like all up in arms about that. And then at
And
1:02
Oh,
and
p.m.
102.
Retweeted at
Pacific
103.
Miranda told RJ said in the group chat at 104 and then Miranda at 106.
It's so
They
funny
finally-
because I don't know why all of a sudden I see his tweets all like as soon as it comes up now. And I don't have it.
because
Yeah, I was like, of all the people, I was like, I know.
Because literally,
I know
he is
Friedrich
the
and I have.
only
He is
he is the
the
only
on.
theme park journalist I trust, genuinely.
I will trust when people, what was it that was just announced? And people were like, Disney hasn't announced it. And I was like, but Scott has.
But Scott,
And that is
Scott
all I
has.
care about. But
and
Scott
that's
has.
important.
And
Scott
that's literally all that
Gustin,
matters.
BioReconstruct, the only two accounts I follow on Twitter. Thank you so much.
And Pop Crave.
Pop Crave.
and Drag Crave.
Oh, Relax said he doesn't have notice, just always looking. Well, that's sad because a lot of the times he posts it even before I do, and I see them immediately come through my phone. That's funny. But they announced today, end of June,
What us travel agents learned was coming in January. They told travel agents in January, pre-planning for the Genie Plus system is coming back.
Mhm.
And so we all knew this, and we were just waiting. 6 months later, they come back and say, you know what? Girlie, you remember everything you learned about what Genie Plus an individual lightning lane was? It's no longer. It's not called that anymore. We're not calling
It's not
it
even
Genie
called
Plus
that.
anymore.
We're gonna rebrand again.
Again. So, okay.
It's literally Fast Pass Plus, right? Now that you can
It is-
pre-plan again.
It is Fast Pass
It's,
plus a
but shorter
paid
time.
Fast Pass Plus. First of
Paid
all,
Fast Pass plus shorter time.
I will always describe this as their
Love
Fast
you.
Pass system. I will always say it's a Fast Pass system.
Yeah, that's
because
what it is. That's
And
what
how
everyone
people
will
understand.
say. That's how people
understand
call it.
So
Fast
they
Pass
call
was
it,
so big, it entered the common vernacular of like
That's what
regular
people call like, oh, I'm getting the Fast Pass.
and that's
People
what
be
I
like,
don't
I'm
understand.
at the
Why did we have to
DMV. I
change
wish
it?
there was a Fast Pass.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Like, why did we have to
crazy.
change that? That's what I'll never understand. But girlies, I'm sure everybody who's listening to this podcast knows. So I'm not going to go like too far into it. But it is called Lightning Lane Multipass and Lightning Lane Single Pass.
It's
Cliff's Notes version, Multipass was Genie Plus. Single Pass, it's Single Pass, right? That's what it's called, Single Pass.
Yes, single pass.
Single Pass is individual Lightning Lane. What I don't understand is that you can pre-select them, but you don't have to pay for them until that day.
Oh, that's
Can somebody in
weird.
the chat? I
Can
haven't
we
fully
get a
listened to it.
confirmation on
Can
that?
we get a confirmation in the chat? You guests staying on property can pre-select their multi-pass selections, 3 selections, just like Fast Pass Plus, 7 days prior.
Tiered.
Guests who are staying off property and just have regular like date-based tickets, they can choose them 3 days before. And yes, the tiers are back. So you pick 1 from tier 1 and 2 from tier 2.
Can
And
you
all the parks
confirm
except
to
for Animal
me
Kingdom.
that Guardians
Cosmic Rewind is
and Cosmic Rewind is still virtual queue, right? It's not like
Yes.
there's no standby.
Correct.
Yeah, you can just take Casey out of
Yeah,
the
just-
whole window.
Take me out.
Like she's this isn't
Casey's-
Broadway. Like she's very in this.
Casey's like producer. Hey, we're gonna put she's just
She's checking levels. She's checking
checking
levels.
levels. Yeah.
Okay. Great, there she goes.
So Guardians, and then
I'm gonna say-
Rat? Does Rat have a standby queue? Rat has a standby queue.
Rad is standby, not virtual.
Okay. Tron is virtual.
Tron is virtual.
Are those the only 2 virtuals on property?
Correct.
And Tron opened last year, right?
April. Yep.
And Guardians opened 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
May
I'm
of
just
22.
wanting to make sure.
Yeah.
So you cannot, if you can't get an individual, and then wait, are Tron and Guardians on the multi, or they're still even separate?
it will still be. They'll be single.
So they'll be
So they'll
single
be
pass
single.
and also virtual. So it's just like individual lightning lane is now. You can buy an individual lightning lane for these currently.
Yeah.
But you can also enter the virtual queue.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Very fascinating.
We don't know how much this is going to cost.
Oh, they haven't released prices.
No.
And it starts next week?
No, it starts at the end of July.
Oh, I thought you said June earlier. Okay.
Oh, no, sorry.
Oh, so you'll probably won't find out until like the last week of July.
Yeah, probably the day it releases, we'll know. Just kidding. I hope we know earlier, but who knows?
Wow. I mean, I don't envy a single cast member who has to explain this to a guest coming to Walt Disney World.
I mean, well, and that's the thing. They're not going to have to because it's already done. And if they show up that day,
they're fucked.
It's just like Genie Plus now, you know? Like if they're doing it that day, it would be just like Genie Plus.
I don't understand the you pay the day up. That's weird to me.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because you can pre-select, but then
because you have to have a card on file then, right? I mean, I guess if they just don't charge it. They take your card info, but they don't charge it. I'm so confused.
I mean, that's the same thing with like dining reservations. You need a card on file to make reservations.
Yeah. So weird.
Yeah.
Cool. Well.
So that changed today. That it's just an interesting thing.
There she is.
Oh yeah, and I should note, Freelex in the chat. Yes, you select times again. It's not just the first available. When you're pre-selecting, if you're still doing it day of, it would be first available.
And it's 7 days out from your first day of your trip
and then for the at
for
that
the duration,
mark, you can do it for the duration up to 14 days.
And then regular people who aren't staying on property, it's 3 days ahead.
3 days ahead
per day.
Per day.
And when does it open? What time?
Same.
It won't because I always trust my moments of magic travel when I
to do all this
That's
for
what I'm
me.
like.
To do it for me.
When I explain to clients, which I would still need to email them today, because hey, heads up, I'm on this. I got it. I don't even know how much explaining I will do other than tell me which attraction.
Tell me what you want. I will get it,
and I will do it for you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then
I'm sure not all agents will do it ahead of time. I guess it really depends.
And there's no renewal once you do those 3, you're done.
No, you can.
No, once you use
it's one at a time.
You can modify, and then once you use the first one, you can make a fourth, and it can be at a different park.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I like that you don't have to use your 3 before you can add another.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah, that's so nice.
What is that?
Oh, here,
Casey's
she's
been
unboxing
opening her American Girl doll.
She's unboxing.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Casey, you should do toy unboxings.
She used to.
Yeah, I got little bad nails, but
you gotta get some Miranda nails
some
first.
press-ons at least.
Not right now, girly.
Some claps.
Not right now. Yeah, and the other thing that they announced this week is just holiday stuff is coming back. Halfway to Halloween.
Halfway to
holidays.
Halfway to
holidays. Yes, because it's about 6 months till Christmas. How exciting! But the one thing about Jollywood Nights is that they're adding a little skating rink in front of the Chinese theater, and they're going to do a little skating show.
Yeah,
cute.
Sure,
Love
that.
Yeah,
Jollywood Nights. She's back.
She's back. Gingy. No, his name's not Gingy.
Holly.
Boo. Oh, Ollie.
Yeah. But anyway,
that's our DD
happening.
There you go. Well, you'll have to keep us abreast of how your whirlwind trip will be.
Yes. I'll post a little on Clue Screens.
Casey's showing her little Pizza Hut
pizza.
Girl, it's a pepperoni deep dish, honey.
It looks like
I got it from my Book It challenge, so
keep reading, dolls.
How many books did you read this summer, Casey?
Well, I wrote down that I read 10. So
So I must have.
So I think I
always
did.
lied on those.
Oh my god, I didn't. I was such a loser.
Adam was in.
I just wanted my damn pizza.
I was a vociferous reader as a youth.
Vociferous. Well,
Great, that's it.
shall we move on?
That's
Two.
it.
Let's go. Or 40 minutes, 33 seconds. Okay, who's got to go off this week?
That wasn't a go off.
Damn. I feel like you have something in your spirit you want to share.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
You just came in super
Nope.
hot today.
Well, we actually this is not a
Adam
go off.
did come in super hot today.
He's had a very stressful day, and then he went to the trainer, which I'm sure did not help.
And then I bought groceries because I'm gonna make dinner tonight after this.
He literally came in and was like, "I'm cooking." I was like, "Okay,
What are you making?"
diva.
Well, someone's got to in that
Someone's
house.
got to in this house."
Something very intense to prepare. They're called buffalo chicken wraps.
Wow.
Oh.
So
Look at
not
that
all the
little
girls can
book.
be me.
Wow.
Listeners,
Cool.
Casey is showing us a book. Cool.
The
Look at my
tiny
book.
book.
Yeah, Adam, why don't you go off? Tell us a little
Well,
something.
no. I was gonna say before we go off, we have updates about Friedrich.
Yes.
He is dying.
No.
What?
Casey, we don't do that. We don't do that here. Not here.
Well, I was telling RJ, I always take pictures of cupcakes. I'm like, well, she's gonna die, and I'm not gonna have enough photos of her. Only 14 years worth, so I better keep taking them.
better
And then
keep-
RJ started taking photos
I
of
started
Friedrich.
doing
I'm
it
like,
when you were here. I was like, I literally took
You're like,
the
"You're
most
right."
photos I've ever had of Friedrich from Saturday and Sunday.
Oh my god.
sometimes I just gotta, put them in their place, Miranda.
Yeah.
Get them
that's
to
true.
realize.
How good they
How
have it.
How good they have it.
Mhm.
So Friedrich got his vaccines yesterday, his annual. He also was due for his rabies. It's every 3 years, so he got that as well. He always throws up after his vaccines. He's just a special kind of guy, so he always does that. Last night, and that happened at 4:00 when he went to the when he went and got that done. He then proceeded to continue to throw up all night and
no.
have
Panting, fits.
drooling, dripping
Friedrich
drool.
is not a drooler.
He's not a drooler. His face was sopping
and
wet,
he was a basset hound. Like,
scratching himself.
Baby.
He was. I'll be sorry to the girls. He had diarrhea. It was like it was like a never-ending
Aw.
situation. So I looked it up, and it was like, oh, he might be having an allergic reaction. We debated going to an
emergency.
24-hour emergency vet, but it was like 2 a.m. and we were like, well, if we can just get through tonight, and then in the morning we have that, like, our vet is like across the street basically. So we were like, let's just get to like 8:30 and then we can just walk him over.
Mhm.
And then RJ brilliantly, RJ sacrificed his night. He slept on the couch with Friedrich, covered in like blankets and towels in case, he still had problems.
Yeah.
And I was in the bed, and it was a great night of sleep for me. I'll be really honest. But then RJ came in the bedroom and I was like about to fall asleep, and he was like, I saw online that you can give dogs Benadryl, but you have to like cut it in half so they don't have too many milligrams based on their weight. So we gave him Benadryl. He passed out. He woke up today, dry face, ready to go. So he's
good.
all better.
Wow.
And now we know, we've learned, and it was very
It's surprising that the vet
sad
wouldn't
though.
tell you that.
Yeah, I was shocked as well. Because I thought it was going to be, because they were like, you can have all of the shots today, or they were like concerned like how much it was going to be if he got everything today.
Like the price.
The price. And I was like, but it would be okay. I was more concerned, like, can he have all of those
Right.
shots in one day? And they were like, yeah, no, he's fine. I mean, and the thing is, like, he's fine. Like, he He doesn't like freak out at the vet. Like he's
No,
nervous, but he, he'll just like stand there. And
He doesn't make noise. He doesn't bite. He doesn't growl. He just is like,
yeah.
and then he comes home and he's like really lethargic.
Help me.
Yeah.
So we did. He had some nice white rice today. So
Oh,
he's on the mend.
that's a lucky boy.
Yeah.
Winnie fell off the bed in the middle of the night.
Girl,
Well, why'd you kick her off the bed?
why'd you kick her off the bed?
So when Jace is gone, I'll put like her blanket on his side.
Yeah.
It's like 3 a.m. and I just hear a boom. And I was like, huh? Immediately I knew she fell off
Thump.
the bed.
That's
So
a
she
mother's
must have been, like,
intuition.
Laying, yeah, that's just, I'm so matronly.
Mhm. Yes,
Immediately I
you
ran over
are.
Thank you.
Maternal is the word you're
It
looking
is-
for, by the way.
It is almost time. Both. Yeah. And she was kind of like, when like a bird like runs into a window and then just kind of like sits there to compose themselves after a while. Have you ever had that happen? Have you ever seen that happen?
Excuse me? What?
When a
Do you
bird
know how a
falls
bird composes themselves at a window?
after hitting
What is this
After they
specific
hit
experience that you are
This is
saying is a
after flying
universal
into-
thing?
Baby girl, this is a suburban experience. And let me tell you
Oh.
what happens.
I wouldn't know.
When a bird flies into a glass window, it like
Sure.
stuns itself. It's not dead.
Yeah, it's like
It's
Ooh.
not hurt. It is just shook. So it will just like sit there, lay there. And you wonder if it's dead. You don't entirely know. But after a while, it gathers itself and it flies off and it's fine. It was
Mhm.
very much that with Winnie last night. I mean, because I think she was just completely passed out. Like, and then she like wakes up to her falling off and onto the ground. But I was like, there was a moment I was like, did she like break any bones or anything? Like, she's an old girl.
She's an old girl.
Why did she? She just fell on her own. She just was
Rolled
Yeah,
over?
she was probably like laying on her belly and then went to go like, or
Try
on
to
her back
roll.
and went to adjust and rolled right off the bed.
Just kept
It's happened
going.
before. She's rolled off the couch before,
great.
but it was kind of sad. Anyway.
I'll go off. I guess those are kind of go off, so I'll go off next.
Oh, great. It counted. Yay. Adam,
Great.
we did
Yay,
it.
yeah.
Winnie's go off about the bed.
Yes.
It's,
Oh,
it's-
look who
she
it is.
spoke
It's
through.
Casey.
She spoke through Miranda.
It's Casey contributing. She's here.
Okay, I'll go off. Well, Casey had a great weekend here in Chicago. And on our way, I think it was on our way to get lunch, she was like, "You didn't even finish your Americano." You didn't even finish your Americano.
Yeah.
And Adam was like, "Casey, don't even discuss this." And Casey like she was like, "Oh, I stepped on a landmine and I shouldn't have said anything."
Mhm.
Yes, it's true. I can't finish my Americanos anymore. Okay.
What does that mean? Can you
But you
explain what
didn't
that
even
means?
start it, really. It
You'd
there
had
was
two
like
sips. It was like
2 sips.
7/8 full.
It looks like they had left some room for cream.
Yes. They probably did. He probably hadn't had a single sip of it.
She's
Who's she?
Who's
the
she?
coffee in general. Coffee. She,
Okay.
the girl.
Yeah,
Okay.
the diva.
She's
Espresso is a woman. Let's get that.
espresso is a woman.
Espresso is a woman.
Espresso
Yeah, her
is
name's
coffee.
Sabrina Carpenter.
Coffee is a
espresso.
man.
Yes, espresso is Sasha Colby. Like that's the level of
Yes.
womanhood that we're dealing with.
Right.
Coffee is that's Folgers, bitch.
Drip coffee is a man.
Oh yeah.
Drip coffee is
Oh,
absolutely
girl.
a man.
Yeah,
Drip coffee is
he's a drip.
Strong, cheap.
uh-huh.
hmm
She, as much as I love the woman that is
Her.
espresso, she's starting to get a little tough on the tummy. She's starting to get a little tough on the gut. That like I'll have like a few sips and I'm like, "Ugh, I don't know.
Like your stomach, you feel bad.
Yeah, it just feel It's like
You get the
it's just
ick.
a little too acidic now. A little too.
Then RJ, this is when you say, "Hey, I'm gonna save $5." Then
Why don't you drink hot espresso? Why don't you drink something hot?
Or just don't get it. Just don't get it, babe.
And then I told Adam, I think I just like espressos that are not in America. And he was like, shut, girl.
Oh
Get
my
the fuck
god.
out of here. So
All those American espresso from those American coffee beans,
yeah,
the coffee
Yeah.
beans
That
grown
we
in
grow
America.
here. So I'm in my journey to find my other caffeinated alternatives.
He's
you
on a
know.
Celsius kick this week.
I'm trying out Miss Celsius. I know the time limits.
Yep.
And it does say on the
Not after
can you
3.
cannot have two.
You can't
more
have
than two in a day.
more than 2 in a day.
What?
That's what the can says.
It says that on the
What?
can.
It says it on
Yeah.
the can.
Because Adam drank it Sunday night after Casey left because we were recording stuff
No, last night.
last night, and the bitch would not stop moving. He was like,
Yeah.
Do you know the? Okay, well, first of
I'm like,
all,
girl,
my
we're-
allergies were going crazy.
we're
So that's part
reacting
of it.
to a video. You're supposed to stay still.
You're supposed to react.
I was like, girl.
Just keeping it dynamic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not too
So,
static.
Yeah.
so we're looking for alternatives, but I also don't want to, just like go crazy sugary too. So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll have to play.
What if you just give up caffeine?
Mm,
What if you What if you give up daily caffeine?
I don't think I'm understanding. Are you speaking into the microphone?
I had a gift card today. Somebody had given me a gift card at work for Starbucks, so I went and got their new their energy drink, basically.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can only get a large. You can
Oh,
only get a venti.
That's
Okay.
It is 200 milligrams of caffeine,
that's the Celsius.
That's a lot,
and
yeah.
it was fine. It was no sugar, so obviously I didn't like that. But
Yeah, right.
they use the
So I bet we
base.
would like it.
The base is tea. The base is the no sugar tea.
Honey, the base is always tea.
Say that. So it was fine.
Casey, do you have anything to go off? Don't you just want to yell at us?
Don't you want to
just
get
go?
something off your chest?
Laundry list, bitch.
Let me open up that notes app
Let me
again.
open that secret notes app again.
Let me
that
count
private
the
notes app.
ways. No.
No.
My go off.
Whatever you want, Casey. Just take
Yeah.
your time.
Yeah, just calm down. I'll figure it out.
Casey is on a level today.
I swear to God, who wrote this? Balloon harpoon. You're
You're
blocked.
totally right.
You're blocked.
Diva, you're right. You are totally right. Because I asked Adam.
Your
Well,
balloon
when
harpoon
we-
is blocked. If
When
you
I
are
came
in,
home-
if you are in the, I don't care if you're in the
Okay,
Patreon. We're refunding
listeners,
you. We're sending you back.
balloon
I do not
harpoon
care.
Is suggesting they buy an espresso machine.
And
I will say-
And RJ has been
and I
asking
have
for
been
one.
asking for an espresso.
Do you know
Why don't
why
you
I
ask
say no to this
for
balloon
Christmas?
harpoon? Because here's the deal. We have, in the course of our years together, RJ and I, bought 4 different coffee machines. Actually, maybe 5.
Say this.
Not
say this.
not even to all of the like cold brew energy ones that he like did for a while. The pour overs, the blah blah
Yep.
blah blah blah. So, and every time he uses it for a couple months, and then it just sits there. And then I look
RJ,
like the
have you
crazy
met-
person when I'm like,
Have
no.
you met my husband, Jace? That man also goes
Mhm.
through ways he likes to enjoy his black fucking coffee.
Is just
just
black,
black coffee.
drip
He
coffee.
Not not drip. He's not
No,
a
no,
drip
no.
fan.
He's not a
No,
drip.
we will we'll make a pot of drip.
We'll make a
every-
big pot.
Well,
Yeah.
a big pot.
When people are
Well, those
visiting,
people are over. Yeah,
Yes,
coffee
of
service.
course.
Yes.
Yes. He just bought an
what can I get you?
AeroPress machine.
Oh, yeah.
But we also have had a French press.
Mhm.
We've had
Yep.
a pour over.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
We've gone through multiple variations
Yep.
of espresso machines.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yep.
I just,
Yeah, speak
I'm
on this,
tired-
Miranda.
I enjoy the Nespresso machine because
Okay.
but
No.
that is my
No.
that is my soul coffee, and I usually
Yeah.
like That's in whatever.
It's gonna be hot. It's going to be hot coffee, RJ.
We drink hot coffee. You could make an iced
You
coffee.
could make an iced espresso with it. Iced
I've
Americano
made
with it.
like my protein coffees have been iced.
Yeah,
like they make
Adam.
like an
RJ, why
iced-
don't you just do like a little doppio and call it a day? Just go to Starbucks or
A
wherever.
little doppio. Just buy an espresso. Just like
Just get a
full-
shot of espresso. Drink your little espresso. Then you've
Yeah.
had your full thing, but it's not too much.
How much caffeine is in a shot of espresso?
It's the same. It's the same.
think
It's
it's
the same amount of
70.
espresso
Is it 70?
64, yes.
in one shot.
That's nothing.
So a doppio,
nothing.
famously is Italian for two, a double. So that would be 128 milligrams of caffeine.
Adam, you're just cranky because Collectivo has not had their cold brew
I
horchata.
haven't. I'm so sad.
So you haven't had your little cold brew. Well,
Casey, did you go off?
No, she didn't.
No,
No,
we're talking again.
y'all won't shut up.
Well, technically,
Here's my
Balloon
go
Harpoon
off.
started that.
Yeah,
Shut
here's
up.
my go off. Y'all let me. I
Did you mean to do that?
Yes.
Oh my god! I
Listeners,
think
justice for Casey.
Easy.
Oh my god, she's frozen.
she's
not-
frozen.
we
She's a
can't
mess.
hear her.
You froze yourself, girl.
Talk. Say
Casey,
something.
Speak.
There, you're back.
We can't hear you.
We cannot hear
We
you.
cannot hear you,
Casey.
girl.
I'm so sorry.
She's about to leave. the group
She's literally
chat.
gonna leave. I just know it.
She's gonna
I
leave.
can feel it.
She's leaving the chat.
I think you unplugged your microphone. I think that's what happened. It like clicked.
Oh, did you tap her? Did you mute her on the thing on Miss Yeti?
You have to speak, diva.
You can't just keep staring at us.
I'm talking.
There we go.
you.
She's back.
Am I lagged or something? I was talking.
It did. You literally said, "I wanna," and then just it disappeared.
And then it stopped.
Well, you have the floor now,
Yeah.
Casey. We are all eyes, all ears are on you.
I'll just put it on her. Casey, this is your
Put
time.
it on me. Okay, guys. I'm gonna go off about my first show is on Sunday. If you're in Austin, Texas, head on down to Fallout Theater. For some great comedy. Use Lab 5 for $5 tickets.
Mhm.
For what they're calling Mutant Night.
Welcome to
Slime
Slimeville.
You
City,
know,
honey.
Slime City, yeah.
Slime City. But I'm gonna go off about the fact that the American Girl Cafe in California is much cuter than the one in Chicago. So that's a problem for me.
I have to look.
What's also a problem for me is if Podcast The Ride does American Girl Cafe, I'm going to be fucking livid. And I was just talking about how I'm like, you know what, they're fine, everything's fine. But if they do the cafe the same day that we do,
Same day.
Same day that we drop
That's-
ours.
then
There's-
I'm commenting on all of their shit and saying,
Yeah.
hey, for $3 less, you can come over to my Patreon and hear some
Hell
real
yes.
fans.
Hell
talk about
yes.
it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Literally, what are the chances though? I just truly do not understand how these cafes are not new. They have all been around. And the fact that
And-
you are
And like, I'll say this too.
What's
Mike's
their
daughter
interest?
isn't old enough to like
No.
enjoy
To,
this.
like, Mhm.
Right.
And I don't see them. I don't think that they would have gone, but I would think that they would discuss it, if that makes sense.
That's what I was thinking. That I was like, oh, I think they're just gonna talk about it, but then not go.
It's just so weird. I mean, it's a theme. Yeah.
Which-
I mean,
but
it's a
But
theme.
that feels homophobic.
In Pride? During Pride?
during Pride.
Yeah.
Just a
Yeah,
bunch of
and-
straight guys talking about a cafe that they didn't go to. Come
Yeah.
on.
And my other go off is, again, if you are a straight white cis woman, you are not allowed to use chaperone on
What?
anything.
What?
What are you
So-
talking about?
You
Why can't I
use
use chaperone?
You
I'm
can't
an
use
ally.
chaperone on Instagram. That's all I got.
Oh, she's
that's just the
gatekeeping?
rule.
She's gatekeeping.
Oh,
She
I'm
doesn't want this.
gatekeeping.
She doesn't. She,
I don't want the. I don't want to see. I don't. I'll show y'all whenever we get off here because
Who?
someone in the theme park community just used it to discuss the new lightning lane.
No.
And it feels weird.
Bro,
we
that's
gotta-
not it.
Retweeted 1 minute later.
We gotta turn this off so
gotta
we
get
can
outta
discuss.
here.
Um,
So I'm just having a hard time right now.
Yeah, you're going through it,
going
Casey.
through it.
Going through.
Yeah.
Okay, well, don't forget if you are on Close Friends, you'll get that bonus episode of our amazing brunch at American Girl Cafe tomorrow.
Be free.
Or it already came out.
I'm not even gonna answer. Be free.
Oh,
And
do you want to highlight what he said, RJ?
No. We had one comment from last week's episode. Chance said, "Not the Barnes and Noble segment, my ex-employee trauma." And then Adam said, "Same girl." So
I stand in sisterhood.
and you know what? We did go. This should have been my fucking go off. There was no bathroom at the damn Barnes and Noble.
Yes, no bathroom. That's my other go off. Cities refuse to offer bathrooms
Yeah,
because God forbid an unhoused person use the bathroom.
needs a bathroom.
Say this.
So why
Yeah.
do I have to go to a bar or a restaurant and order something to get to a damn bathroom that
Say
isn't
this.
like heavily guarded?
Thank you.
Literally.
I mean,
Honestly,
that's all- but
Paris is doing it right. You
I
pay
was
a
gonna
euro,
say-
you get in the bathroom.
Yeah.
yeah, that's what all European cities. You got to pay to pee. It's urine
It's got
town
a-
over there, man.
It's a little capsule. You go in, you go to the
It
bathroom.
self sanitizes.
As soon as you step out, she
Mhm.
closes up and just
Clean,
Yeah.
hose her
I have
down.
Hose her
one more thing to go off on, and then we can go. For those
The
who
f-
love
the French?
Broadway,
Oh.
for those who love Broadway, please go on TikTok and watch the highlights from the Jimmy Awards this week.
Oh,
And I need justice
Woof.
for one of the girls who did not win. Oh my God. She played one of the main guys in Something Rotten. And like, so they do compilations. There are like multiple groups that will do compilations of songs that they performed in their high school musicals. They're really lovely. They do such a good job producing them. It's really well done. And then there are finalists who will sing just Broadway songs on their own.
Yeah.
Go watch the highlights. These kids are so stupidly talented. Like they're so good.
that's how we found
it's so enjoyable
Renee.
to watch.
That's how we
That's how
found
Andrew Barth.
Andrew. That's how we
Like,
found all of our girls.
I like they're both the same year. Like it's just wild. So please go watch and enjoy. Incredible. They did such a good job. That's all.
Amazing. Well, girlies, I think that's about enough. Thank you, everyone, for listening. We'll see you next week. And don't forget to read the group chat.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Discovering voices, building worlds. The Ampliverse.
Thanks for listening to the show. You can find us on Instagram at Did You Read the Pod and TikTok at Did You Read the Group Chat. You can also join the group chat on Facebook and the Discord server. Links on the episode details. The best way to support the show is by sharing the podcast to your friends and by leaving ratings and reviews. You can leave a 5-star rating on Spotify and a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts, and we'll read them on the show. Our theme, KK Cruisin' Lo-Fi, is by Closed on Sunday. Find their music on Spotify and YouTube as Closed on Sunday. See you next time, besties, and don't forget to read the group chat.